California. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. Now some wintry football ahead of us as it's all teed up and ready. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Isaac Galindo to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Purdy on first down. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Ravens get him. Down he goes. Working quickly here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Ravens' 36-yard line.
And the gun is Purdy. Target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Purdy now on 4th down. He's got it. Here's the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Machine Henri on return. The decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Working quickly here. play fake. Complete Derrick Henry. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. It's a race down the right side. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Out of the gun, Henry. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking inside the red zone. Drop this one down for Henry. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Offense in the hurry-up here. From the gun, Jackson. Caught out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal. Blitz coming, Lamar. Chased out to his right. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We'll have some extra time to consider this call. It's going to be 3rd and goal as we hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. That throw finds Kittle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense up to the line fast. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. Going deep down the near sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And he'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Down the sideline inside the 40. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone. Down at the 20. 35 on the pickup. that gives the 49ers the first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He cuts it, and he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed will put 6 on the board for the offense.
Yo.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Ali to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Yo.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw for Jackson. Forced out to his right. Complete to Henry on the check down. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. Second and manageable. He's throwing. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with
and he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Good long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get to 8 points and the lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. To return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buying some time right. A lot of players around this one. It is intercepted. Picked by...
across the 25. First and 10 at their own 26-yard line. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And back to the 30. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Watson now to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. Unable to get this one across the 35 before he got down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. It was just third down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they had the leverage, they had the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to run.
And that's just the third play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3-and-out. They did. This short pass to the Joker. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a first down. The second catch of the opening drive. Zero hesitation that time. That was...
Whoa.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to it.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 43. On the handoff, this is Jenkins. And he only managed to get a
some dog.
second and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Second down and 8. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs.
I think he's got Deshaun Watson here.
You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, I'm continuing to
He was trying to win. Deshaun Watson in the game.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
Scoreless after
Ain't nothing
one.
wrong with that.
second
Do what you
quarter, and it's
gotta
the
do.
Browns in control. As they're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
I ain't got it.
Let's go now.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. They'll get him inside the
Shoot that
15
gap
on the
like that.
14-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Back to throw, Watson. He'll try and do this himself. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
And they let him come. Hit the same route.
5 to the 4 and no further. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Fix the Eagle.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. And they'll run again. And not a whole lot there as they get him down at about the 2. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, just thinking, is this 4th down? Might he go for it?
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. To throw is Watson.
Man, that's cap.
Harold Fannin from a yard out. And the Browns post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard. Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered. On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football.
Why can't I see?
Point after here coming up. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They're able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. out of the gun, Purdy. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Connects with Kittle underneath. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Throwing here, Purdy. Find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Purdy sets up to throw again. Connects with Kittle underneath. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Yo.
Defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Second and a couple. Purdy looking to throw. That is caught. Downfield is Pearson.
If I would have been paying attention.
With 3 seconds to go, and of course they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
Yeah, I wasn't paying no attention.
As it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
This is up and good for Mignolo.
And that will do it for this first half. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Here's Purdy. It's caught by Jennings.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down.
Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 55 yards. The Niners have taken the lead here this third quarter. When they
special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10.
You want to hit my player like that, bro?
It's now 10-7.
Come on now, bro.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key.
Does he want the Mikey Mike?
Just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same. What they plan to do on offense.
And going to get out to the 40-42. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that continually earn him more in this and future contests.
Man, come on, man. I'm winning. Trying to run the damn clock out.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. On the stop, that was Chase Lucas. The defense
tonight out there.
had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Here's Watson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal?
Oh, you gotta spike it. You gotta spike it.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
That's it right there, baby. That's it.
The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt.
You on the clock, dog. Big Ben 205.
Clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Man, that pause was so long, I forgot I had the ball.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. And they'll try to run the option here. And he stopped immediately there. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. He's going to be a foot or so short.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Can you do it?
I will. But you know what Daddy can do? So you know how they go 1, 2, 3. Daddy can lift that one up.
Blitz a little short, and he didn't get there. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. To the left side, he finds Vaughn. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Come on, come on.
Quick throw completed by Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And they get him down right around the 16.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
19-18. Ready. Go street. Ready.
Here's Watson. Checks it down to Judkins. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Now Watson going to sneak it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Check.
Now Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd down, goal to go. Mando hits him in stride. And he takes a pretty good lick there as he'll wind up getting about 3.
I'm most surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10. Play at this point in the game. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Here's 2nd down. Here's Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Purdy with one final shot here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. Rashad Jenkins picks it off. And the Browns are going to hang on the final play.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Chicago Bears and the Cleveland Browns. So set for the opening kick. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Starting from the 5. He's going well so far. He showed some nice burst on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Special teams always play important ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Yo, 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 yo.
Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Jenkins. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Hawk 70.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Going again here, Sanders. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Cowboys, check mash. 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll go. It's Sanders. It's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an... interception by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Chicago. Devin Duvernay to return it.
Oh, shit.
And the tackle's made as he gets it
No,
onto
got
the
me.
field.
Oh, shit, bro.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. Got the big yards on the right side. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Williams to throw on first. Has him on a quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. And goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 15-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
Jada.
He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of the preparation and makes you wonder what's in
I
store.
might have to leave it like this, dude. Now I'm in there. Looks like it. Guess I got a shortage in this thing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this
Did
away.
hit that landing zone? Oh, come on now, look at that.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. This is Brown, and he's going downfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A 28-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
So that's getting cooked.
And we've set it down from the 37.
That's getting cooked.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Hauled in by Carter, left side. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On the move, headed right. And he will slow down just a little bit shy of getting that 1st down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. It's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
They wouldn't let me
5
play.
yards on that play and enough for a
They wouldn't let me click,
There's
whoa.
no question the greatest
That was all
concern there
good.
was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Look at them holding.
He will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7.
I ain't tripping. We ain't worried.
Now after tying this game up, they're
My
all set
God.
to send her away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground.
Damn, that's a
This
bitch.
drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And dose of the hurry up here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete outside. Burton has it. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offensive line fast. First down, Williams to throw. Throw left side finds Brady. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here. Williams on the play action. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves
I ain't
might have been
see
a
'em.
better catch and a better call.
To the
And
last
receiver
minute.
gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Williams to throw on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Williams throwing on 4th. Brought in right side by Moore. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield.
That's a first down.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. To the air yet again, Williams. Finding Brady. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Looking quickly here. It's Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
On third down, here's
Bro, they was out
This
here
is going to go in the
cheating.
wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. They'll throw for it. It's on target to Moore. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets him the first. Off the play fake, Williams.
Boy, if they ain't out here cheating.
That ball's incomplete ahead of the
Come
target.
on now.
Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So that brings up second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Williams throwing again here on second down. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third down. Here's Williams. That's more of the catch out left. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
What is it? Hey, volunteer. Boys, you got this.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He sent the screen here to Swift. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
What is it?
On play action, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Here's Williams again.
God
Incomplete.
damn.
Couldn't hang on through the contact. Romadunze, the intended receiver. And 4th and 4 coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
What is it?
On 4th down, it's Williams. And in for the Chicago touchdown.
We need to take the cold.
Get some late points in the lead. It's a Romadunze touchdown. Santos connects on the point after.
You hear me?
The Bears break that tie and
You
now
gotta
lead by
cheat.
7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Let's do this.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. That's on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
completion. We stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts.
That's a
Over
pick.
the middle, but it's incomplete. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. To see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
It's Saquon Barkley. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Motion man left is Brown. Hurts with it on 3rd and short.
Turn around.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
On 4th down, Hurts. Hauled in by Gunner.
He's short. He's short.
I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed,
short.
he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Getting out to his left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down throw by Williams. Odunze's got it right side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's Odunze again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Odunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
We're 3 timeout.
So 1st down from the 41. Back to throw it. Next on the crosser. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Sets a returner. Here's Will Shipley. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he gets them all the way down, nearly to the 35 before going out.
The longer I do this, Kate, and certainly at the NFL level, you feel how important those minutes are going into half, and how important they are coming out of half, especially when you're looking at a deficit they are. This is exactly how you want to start the second half.
They've got first down here from the 36. Yeah, Nick Sirianni saw that play clock running down as he hurries to get a timeout call. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They've got first down here from the 36. Hurts now from the gun. Goddard makes the catch. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Looking inside the red zone. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Headed out right. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. to throw. Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And that'll bring up second down. Williams from the gun. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was looking for Colston Loveland. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Looking to throw. On target to Moore. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To the air yet again, Williams. This one taken in by Zacchaeus. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense in a hurry up here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Finds him over the middle. Small gain down to the 23. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. Again, it's Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And this one does not go far.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Here's Williams again. Connecting with his back here, Swift. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. He's back to throw. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4. Offense up to the line fast. First down. Here's Swift. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams going to run with it. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. He'll throw it. It's going to be short of that goal line block, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Williams with the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bears go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Shipley now to return. Pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Buying some time left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And now it's 2nd down.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He throws a bullet to the center of the... That's grabbed inside the 30. He will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. And it's a sneak, Hurts. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Blackwell now to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. 1st down, Williams. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
He's going to push one deep down the right. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Back to throw. It's Cox. This is Loveland. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
They're going to pass it here. That's his running back. And he's got the 1st down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That's just a bit of field, folks. Taking in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Shipley now to return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there, so they're left facing 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears get the football back across midfield.